In his image, welcome in. We'll get started here in a second. Just checking my YouTube, and then we will get going. There we go. Hold on, I pull up my live. What's up, Pipe Dreamer? How's it going, man? So, guys, I think I have 33, 34 lots that are all preloaded. So take a look. Feel free to throw pre-bids. I'll try to run the pre-bids first. There's a lot of like some bundle lots, and I think some great value in the ornaments. Those Star Trek ornaments, pretty cool. And there's good comps on them. So there's definitely some good money to be made for a reseller in here. And then some of the sports antiques definitely have some good value as well. I'm going to start with a giveaway here in a moment. Giveaway is going to be a cool little PVC California Raisin drummer. It's a little PVC raisin there, going to be free for somebody. We got to find the giveaway and get that started. All right, so that is running in the back there, upper right corner. If you want to hop in on that. What's up, Coach Randy? All right, it's not letting me pull up my YouTube on my phone. I don't know why. So not a big deal if it doesn't work, but let's see. Yeah. Nonetheless, thanks, Pinjo. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the raid. All right, guys. So again, getting in the giveaway, cool little California Raisin PVC figure, a little drummer guy for somebody. And then everything is loaded up in the store. There's some like ornament lots. There's some sports antiques. There's comic book lots. All kind of stuff in there. How's it going, Kevin? Kevin's a PVC guy. There's the giveaway, Kevin. A little California Raisin PVC drumming fella there. Let me pull some of the ornament lots. Get started with one of those lots first. So there's 4 of these. These are a Hallmark keepsake Elvis Presley ornaments. There's 2 lots of 4. See if I can get them to stack. Yeah, I'm not going to try that. They're going to fall over. Let me fix my camera, though. What's up, Sarah? So let me get the Elvis ornament bundle run in here. I'm running from my warehouse, so my setup's not as... it's a little janky in here. Let me get the ornaments up to the stage. Here they are. Yeah, I gotta get a new tripod here. This tripod is like very finicky. I don't think it survived the Paul the Philly Flipper streams over in here, but I know it probably wasn't great before that. It's up Detroit City. All right, so we got 4 keepsake Elvis Presley ornaments, new in box. They're still bubble wrapped in there. Good value on these. Definitely resellable. A nice multi-quantity listing for somebody. Here we go. They're running if anybody wants them. And I have discounted shipping each additional item you buy. And I will run the pre-bids. I just figured out these were right next to me, so I'd run these first. Coach Randy is in on the Elvis. Thank you. Thank you, Randy. Coming your way. All right, let me take a look at the pre-bids. Let's move these guys to the stage. Let me go grab the Cabbage Patch Kids. Be right back. All right. I added a couple other lots late, right before I started here. So which lot was this? Uh-oh. The titles are the same, so I got to look at the photos. Go back to my auctions. So this is, okay. All right, I got it. One with the little swing on it. So here's this little lot of Cabbage Patch Kids, PVC, and there are some like posable ones in there. So we got the little kids swing. Got a posable PVC one there. Another posable football player one. Get the, I don't know, like a pop star kind of vibe on that one. cookie jar guy there. So we got 5 plus that swing accessory in back. There we go. Cabbage Patch Kid lot running now. Bike Troopers in. Sarah likes it. Getting that raisin for anyone just coming in is the giveaway up in the corner. Little drummer, PVC raisin. Phil Gates coming in at 9. Because I'll be back to doing my 7 p.m. toy show next Wednesday night. I'm going to start preloading that up tomorrow. This is different stuff. This is my stuff from my warehouse that I'm trying to clear out half of my warehouse by February. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the purchase. All right. Let's go straight to the other Cabbage Patch Kid lot. All right, what we got here? Number 24. All right, so this one we have the handstand. I was wondering why his head was flat. Handstand, Cabbage Patch Kid, PVC. I don't know what's going on there. Is that even a what is that? Is that a Cabbage Patch Kid? I don't know what. I have no idea what's going on with that. But anyway, some little PVC figure. I assume it looks like a cat, right? Not sure what that is. I thought it was a Cabbage Patch Kid when I photographed it. Valentine's Day style. Little bookworm. Another cookie jar kid. And then there's some accessories. There's a little like toothbrush keychain. Guitar came in the packaging with them, if I'm correct. And then a watch. So you got the 5 figures, 3 accessories. Here, that lot is running. Yeah, Phil, I think these sell pretty well. I think you're right, especially if you're using List Easier, code Commonwealth for List Easier. I mean, these guys are easy listers too. I have so much stuff here that I could use List Easier all day and still have a lot more to run, but that's why I'm happy to give you some deals out. And Sarah takes down another lot. Thank you, Sarah. All right, let me get some other stuff here to run. Oh, that little Kusa, that little cat thing? Oh, interesting. Maybe that's not weird. Here we got, this is a pretty cool piece. Let me find this in my pre-bids. All right. So this is like, I would say 1900, 1910 chocolate box. Lowney's chocolate. It's probably dated actually over there. It is. Let me magnify that though with my other phone. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you the exact date on it. Let's see. 1908. 1908. The artist, you can see the lithograph artist on the box, Archie Gunn, and then that date down there, 1908. Very small, but magnified it. So it's a chocolate box with a woman golfer scene on front, holding her early club with the early style hole marker. It's shrink wrapped. He wrote 1906. It does have the 1908 date on it. I'd never taken it out of this wrapping. It's definitely empty, but here we go. 1908 chocolate box with the lithographic golfer cover. Got to get those glasses, Keith. I'm trying to think what glasses. Oh, my code Commonwealth quote. I just saw that. Thank you, Detroit City. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, the readers are saying. I got it. Yeah, I probably should get them. But no, that is a small font. I'm not blaming my eyes on that one. Oops. All right. Let's go with the NES lot here. We got some pre-bids on that. We got the Air Fortress. We need to be cleaned up a little bit. Kirby's Adventure. And Win, Lose, or Draw. I think the lesser of the drawing games, right? I only think Pictionary was better than Win, Lose, or Draw. But I guess Win, Lose, or Draw was a TV game show. Here you go. Little 3-piece NES cartridge lot. Sean was in the pre-bids, Real Life Perspective show. Me and Real Life did a pack battle. Was it last week or the week before? We're going to do another one, though. It went pretty well. Pretty fun time. Thank you, Sean. Oh, this is a cool lot. I don't know if there's a pre-bid. These are like enamel style Lone Ranger pinback buttons. There's a complete set of them. We dump the bag out and I'll show you what we got. Let's see. Oop. Gotta find them on the list here. There they are. I never even. Oh, well, I did count them. I guess I wrote 11 there. There might be more than 11. We'll see. So a couple of them are in their original box. The Lone Ranger. It's a Tonto. Got Lone Ranger hiding behind like a rock. Another Lone Ranger on is it Silver? Is that Silver his horse? Then another one of him in Silver. Different ones though. They're not the same. Another one with like a leaping Silver. The cool the mask. That's an awesome one. A big head style. Silver and Scout. Horseshoe style button. Just Silver. And just Tonto. It's a pretty cool Lone Ranger button lock that's running. $2 for 11 of them. I think these are metal with like some sort of coating on them, but they're dead stock. They were in this large collection I bought, but there's a bunch of them in there. Thanks, Sarah. All right, get some other stuff to run. Here's another early golfing piece, a little sports antique here. Gonna give away a little raisin. I know my camera's angled here. Struggling with my tripod today. We got the Wilson brand early putting disc in box. It's still in there. Here, I never unwrapped this either, but he wrote 1914 on it. It's a 1914 Wilson brand. I think I wrote 1930s in the title. Let me see what I wrote. Yeah, should have looked at the back of his label. I mean, this guy knows his stuff. When I bought this stuff, or he actually gave me a group of stuff. Oop, pulled the wrong thing up. Why is it not pulling that up? Let's see. There it went. So 1914, even though it says 30s in the title, Wilson brand putting disc in the original box. Great graphic box. This was an indoor game. Here we go. That's running. Detroit City's in. Appreciate it. Nice buy. Take that down. Let's go right into another golfing piece. We got the pewter flask. So it's an engraved male golfer scene. This is Colonial Pewter by Boardman. Never opened it. I should have make sure there's one that ain't in there. Yeah. Nope, it was empty. I didn't drink it. I just dumped it on the floor. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man? It's got the pewter golfer flask. Running now. Sarah's in on that. Grab another couple pieces to run. Sarah's in on that for $8. Oop. Thank you, Sarah. Are the winners running here? Let's see who's winning. Giveaways running. Upstate Picker taking down the California Raisin. Coming your way. All right, let's go with the. Well, speaking, we just gave the California Raisin away. Let's sell this guy. This is a large. That I almost fully broke the tripod today. Large California Raisin coin bank. Doesn't look like it was ever punched. Advertising for some sort of raisin key purses back there. This must have held some sort of food, a cereal or something, but very cool. Large figural California Raisin coin bank. That guy's running now. Wipe trimmer taking down the raisin. Oop, he survived. All right. I'll try a lot of these, see if anybody wants these. So here we have 9 Archie or Archie style comics. We got Laugh. These are I bought these this past weekend I bought 3 boxes of comics that were in the original mailing boxes to a comic store in Maryland. So these I don't think they were ever out of the box, but Laugh, the new Archies. There's definitely some duplication. And then Archie's Pals and Gals. Looks like there's 5 of that one. So 9 altogether. A lot is running now. Pixie Flipper taking it down. There's some good value in these. Let me actually run this one first. I just sold one of these. I have a small group of these. I just sold one for $40 or $45 online. These are dead stock. This guy was doing retail arbitrage. And he bought these from Fossil back in the day. But a King Kong Fossil watch in the original box. Pretty cool inside this. We got the, if I can get it open. Why am I struggling to get it out? There we go. So the King Kong like film reel style box. Inside you got the watch, and you got the little pewter King Kong figure. They are numbered. That one is number 159 out of 15,000. The watch, though, very cool watch face on the watch. So, again, good value on these guys. They're going to sell here for $2 or whatever it brings. Then I'll do Popeye next. Thank you, Pipe Dreamer. Appreciate it. And then we got Popeye. This one has a little damage to the box. Actually, before I pull them out here, let me pull them the stage. But the tin, and inside you got the porcelain Brutus with the Popeye watch, with the original paperwork. So very cool vintage Popeyes fossil watch running now. Pipe Dreamer likes that one too. Sarah does as well. Oh, 1986 was the year you're born? Okay. There you go. I didn't know you meant at first. I thought maybe the year the watch came out, but that would be pretty young. I guess they're 90s, but I guess that's not that young these days. Thanks, Pipe Dreamer. Appreciate it. All right. Let's do another one of these pewter. So this is the female golfer version. Same company. Boardman Colonial Pewter. That is a hard word to say for me. Pewter. And this one's running. These guys do sell pretty well. And there's one more after this one, slightly different maker. Yeah, thanks, man. I wish he did have some more of them. He had Zorro, and he had another Western one. Thanks, Sarah. I forget the other one. I didn't buy them because I think they were they weren't super cheap when I bought them from the gentleman, and they were the same price as the King Kong and the Popeyes. I think Popeye and King Kong are easier to sell. But another pewter golfing scene. This one is Sheffield, British pewter, made in Sheffield, England. Does have some maker marks down there. And that one is running. Let me put them on top of Popeye just so you can see a little bit better. And it did add a couple of pieces that I forgot to add initially at the end of the auction. Sarah's in at 7, or Detroit City came back. Missed that bid. Sarah, a little battle on this one. I'll be doing another vintage lunchbox show soon coming up. I think that'll be maybe the week after next. Next week, it'll be all vintage toys at 7 o'clock Wednesday night. And I do have a break scheduled tomorrow night on dibditcards.com, a Don Russ football break. We'll do another pack battle at some point as well. Got to figure out the date of that. I don't know. There might be. I set all the lunchboxes aside that we pulled out of that estate, but I forget what was in there, to be honest. Here's another antique. This is the Re Company muffler. So like the winter warming thing for your hands. It would go around your waist, put your hands in it. Re Company muffler with a great lithographic golf scene on the front with the woman golfer. Let's see. 1911, 1910, 1911 patent date on this one. Oh, NJ Rich Company. Okay, so RI stands for rich. Here we go. Let me find this one. All right, and that one is running. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. All right, let's do some comic lots. I'll run through them. So we got this Dick Tracy lot. We pull up the stage. So you got Dick Tracy Weekly number 61, 28, 61 again, number 60, 29, number 60, number 27. Perfect condition. These were, again, in the mailing box. I don't think these were ever probably on the shelves. The Dick Tracy lot, 7 comics running now. Pipe Dreamers in. Pipe Dreamer wins them. Thank you. All right. Let's see what we got next. What's up, Steve God? And we got a lot of 5 X Factor number 34s. And these are all beautiful shape. That one has a little fold line. That's the only one I've seen that had much of a flaw there. But 5 X Factor number 34s. Running now. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Trying to think of the original, what he looks like. Oh. Thanks, Dixie Flipper. Appreciate it. All right, we pull the next lot here. Here we got Justice League Quarterly number 1. 5 of them as well. Oh, very nice condition. No noticeable flaws. And that lot is running. It's an advertising for a Rad Racer 2 for NES. Going to Dixie Flipper. Thank you. All right. Next here. So you got the Doom Patrol Annual number 1, 1988. 5 of these as well. I played this game a ton as a kid. I was talking to King of Penance Andy about this. I used to dominate him in this game, but he has different memories of that. But pretty cool game. I never played Dragonlance though. But that was like a space Risk kind of game. Here we go. 5 Doom Patrol number 1 running now. Anybody else play that game? Buck Rogers. Thank you, Dixie Flipper. Did I put the wrong title on this one? Let's see. Let me double check. I'll set that aside. I'll come back to it. Yeah, this one I don't think I listed. Starfire. If I didn't put it in there, I could run it as a separate lot. We got Starman #1. DC Comics. 6 of these. Sorry, 6 Starman #1s. Amazing debut issue. Six of them. Forgotten Realms advertising on back. The territorial expansion. I think the backs are as good as the fronts. Here we go. That lot of 6s running. Thank you, Dixie Flipper. All right, we got the Flash. All new Flash TV special #1. 5 of these. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey advertising. I remember seeing that in the theaters. Got beautiful shape on these. Running now. Thank you, Dixie Flipper. Okay, I did have the Starfire listed. I see it now. All right, so here we got 5 Superboy #1, first issue, 1990. Let's see what the backs are. Got Nintendo Double Player. I don't know what that. I never saw that. Never saw that before. Acclaim, Masters of the Game. All right, so 5 Superboy #1. Running now. Pipe Dreamer takes it down. I think the last comic lot. And I can run these. I don't have them in the warehouse with me, but I can run lots of these again on a follow-up show. Not the same ones. A variety of comics. Here we got Teen Titans Starfire #1, first issue. The 1986. Eminem's back cover there. And it's running. Pretty cool graphic on this one for sure. That pink lightning. Thank you, Dixie. All right. Let's go see if anybody likes these things. Got a pair of vintage porcelain Christmas Mickey Mouse Santa Clauses. I believe they're made in Japan. Made in Taiwan. Same decal on the base. So a pair of them if anybody likes them. Next we have a cool sports lot I'll run. Thank you, Steve God. All right. Here we got a lot of baseball mostly pens, some pencils, a couple other pieces. Let me find the lot. All right, so first we have a Seattle Mariners unused pencil with the baseball eraser. Detroit Tigers bat pen. Pittsburgh Pirates, I'd say like early 80s, late 70s pen. Got a Baseball Hall of Fame, Cooperstown plastic bat pen. Don Mattingly's, probably a restaurant promo wood bat pen. A little earlier, the 70s, Hilrick and Bradsby Little League Baseball plastic keychain. Let's see, Louisville Slugger bats, Birmingham, Alabama 53, and Schenectady 54. It's probably like a Little League champion, maybe. This would have went in like the baseball bat coin banks. They're like bat rack coin banks. It's just a baseball pencil. Don Mattingly like pen. And then I've never seen these before. I didn't look them up at all, but I assume maybe they were like popsicle sticks. But they're Will Clark, Jim Abbott, little baseball bat popsicle sticks. So you got a cool lot. I think the best pieces are that guy and the Little League bat pen or keychain. But there we go. Sports lot running now. Oh man. All right, that did it. I totally broke my tripod on that one. I'm going to hold my camera. Yeah, it totally snapped off. That's the second time I've done that to one of these tripods. Let's see if it'll sit in there. Sorry, I'm not going to sit in there very well. All right. I'll hold it temporarily. So we got a pair of these. Coca-Cola. The Christmas mouse, like drinking from a keg of Coke. New in box ornaments. So I'm sorry I'm going to be moving around a lot. I'm just holding my tripod. And that lot is running pair of them. Thank you, Steve God. So you got takes down that lot. So a little porcelain lot. We got the Campbell Soup basketball kid figurine. And a pair of like little mini plates. We got the Made in Japan Disneyland. Pretty early. I would say 60s on that. Maybe somebody else knows better than me. A little sports impressions. So Ted Williams. Triple Crown winners. Living Triple Crown winners. Or they were living when that was made. And that lot is running. See you guys in on that. Appreciate it. All right, let's run this ornament lot. So this is a miscellaneous lot. We got the New York Giants keepsake ornament, the little referee on the helmet. We got a Rudolph keepsake ornament. And then we got the Star Trek The Next Generation ornament. So, yeah, just a little eclectic ornament bundle there. And I'm going to get rid of the tripod base completely because it is doing nothing other than irritating me at this point. All right. There you go, that lot. I got Star Trek, Rudolph, New York Giants. Thank you, Steve God. Let me run this lot. I'm not sure they're going to be interested in these, but I saw a ton of antique printing plate press blocks. So these are copper. They have the That gentleman's face on back. I never did any kind of research as to who that may or may not be. This one. So they're wood, and the front plate is copper. This one's a little bit bigger. There is some font on there. I see it's part of a magazine, so I'm not sure what, I don't know what they were for, what they were used for, but I sell a ton of these. These are printing press plates. So they were, printing press would use these probably to print like an image on newspaper or a magazine. I sell a ton of these, either like holiday ones or letters. People just spell their name out of it. Yeah, Reggie, it's my tripod totally collapsed on me. So I'm probably going to call it early just because the tripod, it's hard to do this holding it in my hand. See God's in on it. Appreciate it. Pipe Dreamer likes him. I probably have, and there's inherent scrap value in these with the copper, obviously, but I probably have 1,000 pounds of these in the warehouse, and I sell a ton of them. Thanks, Pipe Dreamer. Guys, I am going to call it just because it's super difficult to do this with a tripod that fell into pieces, but I'm going to get a new tripod. I'll be back in the warehouse doing these a lot more. I'll be on next Wednesday night from my house doing the toy show that I've been doing every Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. That stuff is always available to pre-bid on. And then doing a break on Did the Cards tomorrow night. So tune in for that. And let me see if there's anyone to raid. I think. So we do have someone running. Redbeard the Thrifter. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks, Sarah, Pipe Dreamer, everyone for hanging out. Let me get Redbeard rated. I will see you guys again soon.